Help needed!
Help me!
So I'm not sure if it's a scam or not. Before we proceed, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel because we are now almost at 1K subs, okay? And thank you all for the undying support. You keep on coming back, huh? You keep on coming back.
It's been a long day without you, my friend.
Thank you. And I appreciate you all, okay? Now let's proceed to this topic. It's a slightly long story. Thanks for your patience in advance. I dated a local Filipina girl in Manila. The first 2 times we met were normal. We just went to restaurants and had lunch or dinner together. On the 3rd date, she proposed to travel to Tagaytay. I booked a good hotel as she proposed and paid for transportation. She seemed to be another girl on the day we traveled. She just claimed she was tired, but she kept talking with her sister or maybe other guys online. She barely talked with me during the trip and kept saying she did not want to talk. I tried to give her enough time to rest, but until afternoon, she was still focusing on her own stuff. I went out for a walk, and after I came back, she left without telling me where to go. I asked her in WhatsApp and she did not reply until nighttime, telling me she was talking with the boss of her brother. I asked her to pack her stuff and leave the hotel because I was angry about the fact she's ignoring me, and she left. The other day, her sister approached me telling me she had a hard journey going back to Manila at night, which triggered her mental problems and led to hospitalization. She asked me to pay for the hospital bills, which is around 46K. There are some doubts about her hospital bills, but I really can't tell whether it's true or not because I don't even know her full name. Her sister and she, when we dated, also mentioned their family's police background. Her sister said her ex-partner was deported and disallowed to enter the Philippines because she had severe mental problems after breaking up. I have a few questions. In this case, am I legally responsible for her hospitalization if she indeed went to the hospital? If I am not, will the local police be able to arrest me or trouble me if her family has a police background? I am on a business trip, so I don't want to get into trouble, even investigations. 3. Will I be blacklisted to enter the Philippines for such case? Thanks for your help. Wow, brilliant hope. Oh my gosh. This is wild. Oh my gosh. I mean, wait lang. First of all, I don't think you are responsible for her hospitalization unless you put her hands on her. You're the main reason why she's rushed to the hospital, okay? But her sister clearly said that she just had a hard time traveling back to Manila, which triggered her mental problems, I guess. So I don't think it should be blamed on you. If ever that's true, it should be blamed on her travel back to Manila, on her commute. Plus, you didn't even tell her to go back to Manila, right? Because she's supposed to be with you in Tagaytay. So,
Correct!
yeah, I think you're safe on that part. So, for the local police, since you're not at fault, I believe so, okay? I believe so. I don't think there's no reason for the police to bother you, you know? Unless what they're saying is true about their police connections. And I mean, if the police that they know, if the officers that they know are, you know, the bad ones, then I have a bad news for you, sir. I mean, I don't want it to come from me, but, you know, the horror stories that you might have heard or read from somewhere else. Will I be blacklisted to enter the Philippines for such case? For the blacklisting, like I said, same answer as number 2. You won't be if proven you're innocent and if they don't have connections with the bad eggs with the authority. But otherwise, again, I got bad news for you, sir.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
But I mean, I don't know how do we resolve this? I think for this reason, I think it would be best to look for a lawyer so that if ever something comes up, if ever you need someone to protect you from the law or from them, I think the best person to approach is a lawyer and not people on Reddit. And I'm not also sure if people from the embassy could help you, but I do strongly believe that a lawyer would definitely help you. You just gotta spend some more cash, okay, in getting a lawyer. But lawyer up, baby. You're gonna be needing that, especially you're on a business trip. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Anyway, let's proceed with the comments. And oh, before we read the comments, yes, it's a scam. I am sure. Key scientist said, 101% scam. Rule of thumb, anything you pull out money is a big no. I'm a Filipino citizen. I am the type that can never fall into any type of scam modus. Foreigners like you are, they're easy targets. She mentioned police, so that you get scared. Yep, I agree. Filipino citizen here. I'm sorry that happened. You should be careful with those kinds of people. I'm not saying all Filipinos are like that. There are a lot of bad people regardless of race or nationality. But yeah, it sucks that you crossed paths with those kind of people. And no, you are in no way legally responsible for her. Cut off ties from her and her family. There's no way they can have police officers run after you unless you violated certain laws in the Philippines. Yes, that too. Because, I mean, we only got your side of the story, you know? So, yeah, unless you violated some things, then you gotta fear for your life. Fear for your life? And I doubt that someone who can't afford to pay 45,000 hospital bill has the power and capacity to have someone blacklisted in entering the Philippines. It's not as easy as that. Yeah, okay, that makes sense too, okay. They don't have 45K to pay the hospital and they have the power to blacklist you? That makes sense. Rising Stormy said, that's a heck of a bill. Have they shown you any evidence? Yeah, I mean, there must be bills or something, right? If I could claim back mental health issues due to traveling in Manila, I'd be I'd be a millionaire. Let me guess, you're a Caviteño as well, huh? Block them all, forget them, and move on. You have been scammed. Walk away, forget the people, learn the lesson. Also, if she had a history of mental issues, it's a pre-existing condition, nothing you caused. Unfortunately, sometimes you gotta be cruel to be kind. I love these people in the comment section. And there's my people. Most common scam here. They fake a medical emergency and try to get you to pay their medical bills. There are free clinics you can go to here, but most foreigners don't even know that. Well, it's true. There are free clinics here, but it's not always accessible to everyone, especially in remote areas. In Manila, it's accessible, but because of the influx of the patients, most of the time you can't be entertained, unfortunately. Change numbers, stop going to places you both met and frequented. They can't make you responsible for her bills. I think the trip was a test to see if you got money. Once you bit, it triggered some scheme. I told you, these people are smart. 46 might not be enough. Better said. Provinciana said, just curious what mental health problems that led to hospitalization. Did she try to commit to end herself? Did she harm other people? Can't sleep at night? Hallucinations or paranoia? Causing harm to others? Those are the things that people do when they're having mental health issues that may cause them to be isolated or be taken to a mental health facility, which is quite rare. Most of the time, people with mental health issues went to psychiatrists for consultation and therapy, not totally being hospitalized, which is actually free if they go to PGH psychiatric department. If I were you, I'll ask for receipts and medical certificate. If they can't provide, I'll file counter charges for extortion. Yes, 1000% yes. Plus, consultation with psychiatrists and even psychologists, okay? It only costs 3,000 pesos for starters. But for the superstar psychiatrist, I think it's I think it's around 6 to 8,000. Okay, but I don't think she's gonna go straight to them.
everybody lies.
I don't know. But yeah, ask for medical certificate. Ask for receipts as well. I told you, lawyer up. First of all, generally, everything goes through barangay. 3 times if the complaint. 6 times if mediation first. Then, if not settled, it goes to court. If you go to court, you can be blocked from leaving the country until the case is settled. You could be stuck here for a few years. The case I filed for slander is going on 8 years. The Philippines is not America. Philippines, you are guilty until you prove you are not. For example, you are parked on the side of the road with a flat tire and you are inside the car. Some drunk or sleeping driver crosses 5 lanes and hits your car and dies. You go to jail until they can investigate whether you are at fault or not. Then you might have to pay his family funeral cost. My brother-in-law was in jail for almost a year for self-defense death. Run away very fast. Post you have left the Philippines. If you stay there, she can accuse you of anything. The law here is up to the PNP that called. They are not allowed to arrest you unless they witness the crime. They need a warrant otherwise. If they have family, well, they can do what they want. It is up to you to prove the truth. Without video, you are generally screwed unless you have a good lawyer. That is why you heard about hitmen. Ending a human is cheaper than buying a cow. We had 2 barangay captains ended in Samal, in the market. See, this is what I told you. Lawyer up, okay? Lawyer up, baby. It's for your own safety. Because we never know what that girl and her family is capable of doing. Okay? So, what about you guys? What do you think about this crazy situation?
It's definitely a no for me, dog.
Let me know what you think. Put it down in the comments. But like and subscribe to this channel. And I'll see you all in the next video. Okay? Stay safe out there. Okay? Date safely. Bye.